Welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and today I have my father with me.
Hi everyone.
Guys, we're at White Castle. White Castle brought back their Sloppy Joe sliders. They got 3 different ones, guys. They have just a regular Sloppy Joe slider. They have a Smoky Joe slider. And they have a Spicy Joe slider. Me and Dad got one of each. We're going to tell you how good they taste, if we recommend them or not. And we're going to rate them. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, or somewhere in between, guys. And if that all sounds good to you, we please ask you to subscribe. Show that subscribe button some love, guys. It's down below. Click it, boop it, smash it. It's free, it's easy. And if you've already subscribed, or if you don't want to subscribe, we understand. But can you like this video? Give it a thumbs up. That is the easiest way you can support us. And guys, we truly appreciate it if you take those few extra seconds and hit the thumbs up and leave us a comment. Would you try these? Do you want to try these? Do you like Sloppy Joe? Have you ever had White Castle Sloppy Joe? I have had it before, and Dad hasn't.
No,
so
I haven't.
So anyway, please hit that like or thumbs up. And guys, we're going to try these. Also, they have the mac and cheese nibblers. I got an order of those. And I got Dad some of the onion chips. He likes onion rings. And he's had the onion chips before, but I got him some of those too. Let's try just the regular Sloppy Joe slider, Dad.
Okay.
First, and then we'll work our way down. I wanted to say really quick, we got it in a 6-pack, guys. They have a 6-pack Joe pack. A 6 Joe pack. I think it's what they're calling it. It's the Sloppy Joes. And you can mix and match whatever flavors of the 3 Sloppy Joes that you want. I told them 2 of each, so that's the way we went. And here in Ohio, they're charging $6.99 for the 6-pack. I feel like we got a little bit of a deal. Because the regular Sloppy Joe, the small one, just the plain Sloppy Joe is $1.19 here in Ohio. And the other 2, the Spicy and the Smoky Joe, they're charging $1.49. So we saved about around the $2-ish range, $1 or something. Yeah. But anyway, this is how big they are, guys. Let me check and make sure that this is just the plain ones before I hand it to Daddy. Yes, it's just the plain one. It's got Sloppy Joe on it. We'll check mine a little closer. Let Dad get started on his plain Sloppy Joe. So this should just be Sloppy Joe with nothing else on it, Dave. Man, I don't know where to put all these boxes for real. Let's look at mine. Oh, look at mine a little closer, guys. Man. That's what it looks like on the inside. Just some Sloppy Joe, and half of it's on my napkin pile I got going on here. If you just buy one here in Ohio, $1.19. I hate to say it, but they taste a lot like manwich to me. I mean, it's a little tangy, a little sweet. Not bad. The meat is okay. So when you make homemade Sloppy Joes, like, you can make your own homemade, sauce instead of using manwich or whatever. But when I make homemade Sloppy Joes at home, however I make it, okay, I don't chop the meat up super fine. Okay, I kind of leave the meat in a little bit bigger pieces, like pea-sized pieces, maybe even a little bigger. This is ground up super duper fine.
Pretty good.
So they say that they're tangy and sweet, Sloppy Joe. They definitely are tangy and sweet. Is there anything you'd like to say about it? I don't want to ask you your score right yet, Dad. I just want to, after you get a sip and get your mouth. I'm not hurrying him, guys. I'm not. Don't come for me. Please don't come for me. We got a bunch of sandwiches to try here. Is there anything you'd like to say about that Sloppy Joe?
It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
It is sweet. It has a Sloppy Joe taste.
Yeah. Does it taste a little bit like manwich to you, like the kind you make at home,
does.
like out of the can? Okay. It does kind of taste that way. What do you think about the texture of the meat? Do you agree with me? It's like real crumbled, really, really fine.
I never noticed that.
Okay.
I didn't notice that.
So that doesn't bug you?
No.
Okay.
It tasted good. It tasted like a sloppy Joe to me.
Okay. So what score would you give that out of 10?
8.
An 8? 8 out of 10? Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. The reason being, guys, I'm a texture person when it comes to certain things, okay? Beef is one of them. If it's super fine, then it's okay, but I just like it not to be as fine. But it does have a good taste. It's sweet and tangy, and I recommend them. They are decent.
I do too.
Okay, so the next one we're going to try, we're going to leave the spicy one for last. We're going to do the Smoky Joe slider, Deb. This has smoked cheddar cheese on it and crispy onions. So I just want to make sure, I got Sloppy Joe on my pants, guys. I just want to make sure really quick that that's what's on this. Okay, we'll check mine, but yeah, that's what's on this. It has cheddar cheese on it and crispy onion, like fried onions or whatever you want to call them. Those French's onions or whatever. I gotta clean up my mess here, guys. This Sloppy Joe stuff is all over my napkins. I need a napkin. Oh my goodness. I hate to even open mine up because I know the Sloppy Joe's going to come out. I'm going to have more. These little boxes everywhere. But I'm going to look in here real quick. So there's a few of those crispy onions on top, and there's some cheddar cheese underneath there. A little slice of cheddar cheese. And this is called the Smoky Joe slider here in Ohio. If you just got this separate, it's $1.49. Like I said before, I'm a texture person. So I kind of like the cheese on there. I can't really taste this cheddar. I think the Sloppy Joe's overtaken the cheese. But I can taste it. There's a piece of, like, the feel of a piece of cheese on there. Right away, I tasted those crispy onions, the crunch of them. I like this one a little better. This one's a little better for me. Get a drink here. Man, I was supposed to go to the grocery store, guys, after this. I don't know. I was supposed to go get some gift cards, and I got Sloppy Joe on my pants, on my shirt. I'm drinking a 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. I know a lot of people want to know what we're drinking. Dad's drinking his good standby 7-Up. He loves his 7-Up.
Yeah.
He likes his Pepsi too, but we try to watch how many Pepsis he has. Okay, the Smoky Joe slider, like I said, it's got smoked cheddar cheese on it. I couldn't taste if it was smoked cheddar or whatever. The feel of it, the cheese on it, I knew it was cheese on there. The crispy onions really adds a little extra to me, that little crunch or whatever, and it's got that little oniony taste. Okay, I kind of like that one better than the plain one. What do you think, Deb?
The Smoky Joe, it tastes exactly what it says.
Okay.
The smoke and the onions
on
are
it,
right there.
And I got some cheddar cheese on there.
I didn't taste the cheese.
Okay, so that's what they're called, smoky. Okay, it's the cheese is supposed to be like a smoked cheddar.
Okay.
So it must be lending that little bit of a smoky flavor. I noticed it a little. I just like those crunchy onions on there.
I did me too.
Okay, so did you like that one a
I
little
like
better?
it a little better.
Okay. What score would you give this one?
8.5.
Okay. I think I'm right with Dad. It's a little better. I'm gonna give it an 8. 8 out of 10. They're pretty decent, guys. They are. I mean, it's a Sloppy Joe. Okay,
sandwiches.
Yeah, it's a Sloppy Joe. It's not exciting, but they are decent little sandwiches from White Castle. I hate to say this, I'm not a White Castle fan. I kind of like these Sloppy Joes better than their little burgers. That's just me. I
do too.
I do. And he
too.
likes the little burgers from time to time. He's had them a couple times. Excuse me. So, hey, Now we know we like the sloppy joes. Now they don't have these all the time. They bring them.
This is spicy.
Yeah, this is the spicy one. I just wanted to see if it had. Yeah, okay. I'll check mine, but I'm gonna hand this to you, Dad. This is the spicy Joe. It's smoked jalapeno cheese on there and jalapeno crisps on there. Crisp. Jalapeno crisp on there. I don't know how you say that, guys. I always mess it up. Okay, I gotta grab this because it's gonna fall off. They put a few of those jalapeno crisps on there. And I just ate one separately, and they got a little spice to them. And the cheese is underneath there. Jalapeno cheese. And these single file, if you just bought one, $1.49 in Ohio. They got some spice to them, okay? I took one bite and I'm like, that's mild, okay? It's trying to go into medium. So I always think of mild, medium, and hot. Right when I took my first bite, I was thinking, oh, this is just mild. But now after I took 2 bites, it's getting a little warmer, a little warm on my tongue, a little tingly.
It is.
Maybe a little warm towards the back of my throat. So I think it's trying to go into the medium range, okay? But just barely trying. It's like teetering between mild and medium. I don't want to fill up on those, but I'll finish those for sure. Oh goodness. You want another sip? Your drink?
Yeah.
So I don't want to say too much. I want to hear Dad's reaction to this.
It's not real spicy.
No, it's not real spicy. It's mild, trying to be medium. It's a little.
They're trying to get hot, but
Yeah.
it don't.
Yeah,
It don't.
It calms down fairly quick.
It
Okay.
does.
But the spice is definitely, you could taste its jalapeno flavor. Okay, that's the spice of it. Do you like those? Do you like the spiciness?
I don't care too much about it.
No, you don't? So you like the second one? You
I
like?
like the Smoky
Okay.
one best.
Okay, so what score would you give this spicy one?
7.5.
Okay. Okay. We're on different pages with this, guys. I like the spicy one. Now I'm trying to think, do I like it more than that smoky one? I kind of like the smoky one, but I gotta give the Spicy Joe 8.5. I think it's a solid 8.5 for me. I think they're all good. They're not great, like I said, they're not great, but it's Sloppy Joe, you know. They're pretty good for a Sloppy Joe.
They're filling.
Yeah.
They're filling. And I'll tell you what, they are filling.
Yeah. I got Dad a small onion ring. I was going to give them to him, but it's just too much to handle. So I'm going to hand you this box, Dad. So that's a small onion petals. Oh, I think you got one of my. Yeah. Small onion petals. What did they charge us for that here in Ohio? Onion chips is what they call them. $2.99. I got a medium mac and cheese nibblers. Now I haven't had good luck with their cheddar. What was those cheddar rings I had from here? If you haven't watched that video, White Castle, please go back and do so. I'm hoping these mac and cheese bites are better. I'm hoping. And I was hoping so much I got a medium. And the medium, they're charging. These are called mac and cheese nibblers here at White Castle. They're charging $3.99 for these. Just take your time, you know, hurry, eh? Okay, these are okay.
Huh?
These are okay, but they're pasty.
They're dough.
Well,
They're mild.
well, I got something different than you got.
Okay.
Okay. Does yours taste like they need more salt or something, or
They
they just?
do.
I'm gonna eat one. Okay, just to see where you're coming from.
Yeah, this is bitter.
They're nice and crispy. They could use a little more salt on them. Okay, they have a little salt on them. The onions in them are kind of sweet though. I kind of like that, and they're crispy. I've always liked their onion chips. They're not great, but that's one thing. Like when I go to White Castle, the onion chips is the one thing I think of. Okay, so that's okay. These mac and cheese bites, guys. I'm gonna eat one more here, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about them. I can't even. Can you see macaroni in there? It just looks like mush, and it's pasty. It's like a pasty. It's like a pasty, salty, a little bit of cheese flavor. Almost like you took Cheese Whiz and put like a flour with it and made like a paste out of it. I can't even tell that's macaroni in there. I mean, it kind of looks like hash browns, but it's supposed to be macaroni. They're not gross, but I wouldn't recommend them. Now that I tried them, I don't have to have them again, okay? I mean, since I don't recommend them, I can't go over a 7. I'm going to give them a 6.5 out of 10. That's being nice. I mean, I can eat them. I'm not going to get them again. So, they're just pasty. I can't explain it. They're just pasty tasting. So what do you think? Oh, okay, your dad's still eating. I always ask him stuff right in the middle of his mid-eating. Excuse me. Since he's eating some more, I'm going to eat some more of my burger. One of my burgers. Sloppy Joe. I just thought of something really funny, guys. While Dad's finishing up his onion chips, Dad's eating the Sloppy Joes. Okay, I kind of like these better than their little burgers. Don't come for me, guys. I just kind of do. Other than that, it makes me smile and laugh because I remember back. I watch a lot of Facebook. I don't watch like Instagram and TikTok as much. I have watched a few TikToks or whatever. It's just not my thing. I do watch Facebook stuff though. And I remember this one little boy. He appears to be like 3 or 4, okay? But he appears to be very intelligent, okay? And his mom is trying to feed him a Sloppy Joe. She puts it, he's sitting in a high chair still, I think, with a tray in front of him, okay? So that's why I'm thinking he's probably around 3. And she puts the Sloppy Joe on and she says, honey, I got you a Sloppy Joe. And she has like an accent too. And he looks at it, it's a little bun with Sloppy Joe on it. He looks at it, he touches it, and he says, that's poop. It's poop. And it makes me laugh every time I think about Sloppy Joes. And in the video, you have to look it up. Look up Little Boy and Sloppy Joe or something. You could probably find it on YouTube too. It is so funny. And she's like, honey, mommy gave you Sloppy Joe. She tries to convince him that it's Sloppy Joe. And he just keeps saying, it's poop. Then he gets a little bit on his finger of the Sloppy Joe and he's like, and just watch it. It is funny, funny, funny. I still laugh about it and it's been years since I saw it. The kid's probably in high school by now. I don't even know. I mean, I probably saw it 5 or 6 years ago, but I'm sure it's still floating around the internet. We gotta know what you're gonna score those onion petals, Dad.
They still need more salt.
They need a little more salt.
Yeah.
And they got an onion dipping sauce. I didn't get it. He really isn't big on dipping much of his things, other than ketchup and French fries. He likes that kind of thing. But he's not really big into dipping his, and it's hard here in the car too to dip. But he's just not big on the, especially with the onion rings. I'll take that. So I'm gonna eat one little. Dad left one little crumble. I'm eating it. So I'm get him a drink real quick. While he's doing that, guys, I wanted to say this again. I finally found a commercial printer. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, please go back and do so. I explained this a little more. I'm just going to say it really quick. I found a commercial printer, and I had some hats made up. These are beanies. I'll put the link in the description below. If you want to go check out our little, I got hoodies. I got some coffee mugs. I got a tote bag. I also got some more beanies that are tie-dye. And other colored beanies, you know, white, different colored beanies that has our logo on them. I thought they turned out pretty good. This is embroidered on here. The sweatshirt I showed the other day, it's that what do they call that? It's not silk print, but it's like that it's that material that they iron on, you know, but this on the hats, on the knitted stuff, it's embroidered. So I just wanted to show that really quick.
The breading is pretty good.
On those onion chips?
Yeah, and the onion is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I still would like the more salt.
Yeah.
But they're bordering on dull.
Well, you smashed that whole little box of them. You ate them all.
I eat them all.
What kind? So they're border on dull. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're pretty good. Pretty good onion ring.
Yeah.
The crust and the onion was pretty good.
They weren't too oily either.
They weren't.
And they sometimes when you go to these places and stuff's fried like that, the oil tastes old. It didn't taste old and stuff. Neither did my mac and cheese nibblers. They didn't taste old like the oil. So I can appreciate that. What score would you give those onion chips?
8.5.
Okay, 8.5.
Yeah,
there you go, guys.
They're pretty good.
There you go.
So
if they were a little more flavor to them,
more salt, and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
It'd be just ideal.
If they zest up the breading a little bit more with something, I don't know. But hey, 8.5, that's a good score, I think. Okay, Dad, you ready to let these guys go?
Yes.
Guys, I did want to say really quick again. I need to make up a t-shirt. I want to say really quick. That'll be a funny one. We got all this stuff. 6 sloppy joes, right? A small onion petal, and that medium mac and cheese nibblers with everything. How do they charge us any tax? Now, some places charge tax at the drive-thru, some don't. This one didn't. Come to $13.97. So I thought that was a decent amount of food.
It was.
For the money.
It filled me up.
It filled you up?
It filled me up.
3 little sliders and a small onion chip filled him up. So if you got a pretty good size appetite, I guess you could judge it by that.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Ready to let these guys go then, Dan?
Right.
Okay, guys, we hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow, and God bless you all.
Yes, guys, God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.